Okay, everybody, let's talk about our let's talk about finding an LCM first. When we are working with adding and subtracting fractions, the first thing that we have to do is we have to, I hope this is coming through good. I don't know. I'm still getting used to all of this. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is we have to find the LCM. What is an LCM? LCM is the least common multiple. I hope you guys remember that. I'm going to turn this camera a little bit so you have more of my face in there. Um, when we're adding and subtracting a fraction, we have to find the least common multiple. Now, on this assignment or this Google Classroom that you're going to see, the assignment is going to be GCF and LCM. All right. And there's two PowerPoints that I want you to watch. So you're going to watch the PowerPoints of 6009 and 6008. 6008 is greatest common factor, and 6009 is your least common multiple. Please watch those. All right, now let's get started. You have just watched those, I hope, and it has given you a better understanding of how to find that LCM. If you need to use a, I call them a cheat sheet, it's okay. Use it. In some cases, if you have a calculator, use it. It can help you to find those least common. But the one thing I do want you to do is make sure that you write down what you're doing so that when you find that least common multiple, you're not fumbling around going, well, what was that? How many times did I do that? Write it down. Make sure you have a scrap paper. Do this, and then it'll save you in the end. Okay, so our first one, number 15. For each one of these, I'm going to give you the LCM, and then you are going to solve, and you're going to put that into the assignment on this Go Math in your Google Classroom. Okay, so the first one is 15. Some of you have done this 3-4 times. You should find this easy peasy. So our first one, we have to find the least common multiple for the denominator. So let's take a look. 14, if we look at 14 and 6, I'm going to start with my 6 first, and I'm going to go 6 times. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times 8 is 48. Okay, so I've gone up 8 times. How many times? 8. All right. I can see it because I have written it out for myself, so I know exactly how many times that I had to times to get to 48. Now, my second number is 14. So take a look at the 14. The first one, obviously, is 14. So we already know right off the bat, 6 is not going to be it. 12 is not going to be it because these numbers have to match. 18 is not going to be it. So then my next one is 28. My next one, so I've got 14 now times 2 is 28. 14 times 3 is 42. 14 times 4 is 56. Times 5 is 70. All right. I went up 5 times. I'm already past the 48. You notice this? Look at where I'm at. So, what numbers are my least common? Well, 42. I found that. My least common is 42. All right. That was on number 15. So I'm going to write it on here that says 42, and then you're going to complete it and give me the answer. All right. So we're going to do the same thing on number 16. We've got 12 and we've got 20. Write out your factors to find your least common multiple. Okay. Write them out so you know exactly what you're looking for. So 12, our first number is 12. So 12, and then we have times 2 is 24. n times 3 is 36, n times 4 is 48, okay, and times 5 is 60. All right. I can already tell looking at my bottom number that's 20. I know I got to get to a 0, don't I? Because they're an even number, 20, 40, 60. So we have 20 times 2 is 40 times 3 is 60. What is my least common multiple? 60. Does that make sense? I hope it does. All right, so it's 60. All right. Now let's talk about, I'm going to give you, again, I want you to put these answers in your comment on when you turn in this assignment. You're going to be giving me the answers, all right? And you're going to give me for 17, and 18 is a mixed fraction. So we have to turn it into an improper. How do we do an improper? We do an improper by 1 times 10 is 10 plus 3 is 13 becomes my numerator. My denominator is still 10 plus 1/4. Now I can begin looking at how to get to a common denominator. So if I go 4 times 2 is 8, we know it's not that. 4 times 4 is 16, no, it's not going to be that. 4 times 5 is how much? 20. This again, look at your bottom number. It's a 10. So 10 times 2 is 20. What's our least common multiple? 20. Okay? Solve. Remember what you do to the top, you must do the bottom. So the top number will be 4 on or 5 on this one, so this changes that to a 5, and this changes that to 26 because 2 times 13 is 26. Okay, makes sense? I hope it does. All right, I hope you can read my chicken scratch. Do this with number 19 and 20 as well. Let me know how you do. I'll be very interested in seeing if this little video helped you. Find the least common multiple first. Now we're at number 17. Let me erase here real quick. Get these off of there. We're at 17. What is our least common multiple? What do I have to do first? I have to figure out my denominator. So the number 17 is 8. So we have 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 5 is 40. Okay. Am I going to have to go up any further than that? Probably. So 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 7 is what? 58 and 8 is 52. Okay. All right, let's take a look at 12. So we have 12. We have 24. We have 36. Oh, we're already there, aren't we? Because we have a 24 and a 24. So what is it? 24 is my least common multiple. Once we do 1, if we are watching and we're putting these in the same under the same line, just like I'm doing here, you're going to quickly find that least common multiple. So I always go with my my smaller number first and then do my bigger number. Okay, so again, you're going to have to turn this into an improper fraction and then find what is your least common multiple of 3 and 5. This is not going to change. Even when you change it, your denominator is still going to be a 5. So you can actually find your denominator first if you want to. In my case, I always like to know what that improper fraction looks like first. So 6 times 5 is 30 plus 1 is 31 over 5 plus 2/3. What is my common denominator going to be? Well, if you look at it, you know it can't be 5 and you know it can't be 3, right? So 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. Okay? 5 times 5 is, or 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. Times 3 is 15. Look at that. We've already gotten there. So my bottom number is going to be 15. Remember, whatever I do to the bottom, I must do to the top. All right? Same thing on number 20. Number 20, find your numerator first. Oh, you know what? I just messed that up. Let's see if I can go back. Will it go back? Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm sorry. I wanted to erase this, not my top numbers there. Okay. Getting used to this new pen. It's a little bit strange. Okay, so we're 11 minutes into this. One more time. Least common multiple. Find your least common multiple as first before you do anything else. So 6 and 7, I'm not going to convert it this time. I'm just going to look at the 6 and the 7. So I know that 6 will go 6, and then we have 12, and then we have 6 times 3 is 18, times 4 is 24, times 5 is 30, 36, 42, 48. Okay. Now let's try the 7. We have 7. We have 14. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 6 is 42. There we go. There is our least common multiple, 42. All right, give me your answer, guys. I hope that this helped you. Let me know if you liked this video or not. All right, have a good day.